Hello. So we are live and we are having a Q&A. I'm so happy that I see 5 people have joined me on YouTube so far. So y'all, if you have any questions, you could drop them in the chat. But before we get started, I just want to say if my YouTube videos have helped you, if I've given you some advice that has made you profitable, go ahead and drop the money bags in the chat and let everybody know that you have been able to profit because of the advice that I've given you. If you see me looking up and down, it's because I'm broadcasting on YouTube as well as Instagram. So if you have some questions, I'm going to wait for the questions to roll in, but I do have some screenshots on my phone of questions that people have asked. So I'm going to go ahead and just get started right away and start answering some of these questions. So one question came from who is Kitty G, and she asked, are you shipping items to customers yourself, or are you considered a drop shipper? I'm not a drop shipper. I ship items to customers myself. She also asked, how did you learn to create an e-commerce store? I just did it. Do you use Shopify? Yes, I do. Is your store more profitable or the same as being a loan signing agent? The store is more profitable. And are you thinking of how to learn to create a store? Are you thinking of how to learn? I don't know what that question means, but I think I answered the bulk of them. If y'all have questions, drop them in the chat because I will be prioritizing whoever is in the live first with their questions. And hey, mom, my mom joined me on Instagram. How sweet. So the next question is, I don't know who it's from, but it says, do you hold inventory for all of your products in your store, or do you drop ship some of them? I'm not a drop shipper. I do hold inventory to the products. I would love to see more videos on your e-commerce journey. Okay, I'm definitely going to do that. I would love to see videos on how you decide a new product and sell. I do have an e-commerce series where I talk about like what I sell and how I actually sell it. And then someone says, how do you ship your products out with FedEx coming to your door? LOL. It's easy. You just set up a business account with FedEx. And I also use FedEx for the loan signing business. Sometimes when I know I'm not going to be able to actually get out there and, drop my documents off, I have FedEx come to the house and pick up my loan documents too. So it works both ways. And then she says, also wanted to know, when you place orders with Alibaba, do you order via sea or air? It really just depends on how fast I need the product. And it also depends on how the shipper actually is willing to send the product. So typically speaking, I go for the least expensive option. So usually sea is the least expensive option, but I do like to get it by air because obviously you get it sooner. So, again, y'all, this is a live Q&A, so I just have some screenshots of questions people have asked. So if you have questions for me about my mentorship program, about loan signing, about e-commerce, whatever your questions may be, just go ahead and ask me those questions in the chat, and I will definitely go ahead and answer them for you. So let me see. Someone says, do you run paid ads for your e-commerce store or just influencers? So no, I don't do paid ads as of yet. And yes, I have leveraged influencers. I've worked with several influencers for my e-commerce store, and some have been really profitable and some have not been profitable at all. So it just all really depends, but I've learned a lot by partnering with influencers. All right. And then I have, how long did it take before you were ready for your first assignment? And how do you know that you were actually ready? So it didn't take long at all. As I talked about in a Q&A before, I was really, really anxious to go ahead and get my first signing. So I was hitting accept to every single thing that came my way, regardless of if I knew that I could actually fulfill the assignment or not. I was just hitting accept because I wanted to actually, make sure that I got a signing, and it was not long. So the mistake that I made was, well, I really can't say it was a mistake because I was learning at that time. I just kind of figured that I was going to be busy, just automatically off the bat, be busy. And I'm sorry if the lighting on YouTube is dark. It looks really great on Instagram, but YouTube does not look so great. But anyway, I just mistakenly thought I was just going to be so busy with loan signing. And then it was like, my gosh, what do I have to do in order to get this business off the ground? So I started all sorts of experiments on strategies and different things like that. And then once I felt like I had it somewhat figured out, I was like, you know what? I think I got this. Let me just continue and be consistent with this thing. So then I started my YouTube channel, started showing you guys like some of the strategies that I use, and then, started coaching after that. And so here we are right now. So it's been pretty good. So another question is, I work in an attorney state and I am commissioned. However, I am fearful of accepting signing offers from signing companies because I have never seen any loan documents. I want to be sure I'm doing it correctly. How did you handle your first signing? What would you recommend? Well, I kind of talked about like how I handled my first signing in the previous question, but I would recommend just jumping right into it because you're not going to know everything. Like that's the most honest answer I could actually give you. And in my mentorship program, I do give loan documents, so you will be able to actually see like what these loan documents look like. But I want to just really caution everyone who thinks that loan documents is the answer and that's all that there is to it. It really is not. There's so many documents that could be produced in a loan packet, and you simply won't know every single document. Like sometimes I still see documents that are completely new to me, and I have been in this industry for many years. So it's one of those things. It's kind of like you just have to really be willing to jump in and learn. But if you're wanting like a course, I do have an 8-week mentorship academy going on right now. The last day to sign up is Sunday. So when you actually sign up, what is going to happen is you will be able to get an archive of loan documents. So the most common types of loan signings is the documents that you will actually see in the course. You could study them, you could print them off, so on and so forth. And then I will be there with you, of course, to actually help you prepare for a signing, preferably like a big signing, nothing little, because you do have a document review session with me when you sign up for the mentorship. So I don't see any questions on YouTube as of yet. I don't see any unless my chat box is full. Do y'all hear me okay? I see y'all giving me the thumbs up. I appreciate the thumbs up. But anyhow, if you have any questions on Instagram, go ahead and drop those questions in the chat. Right now, what I'm doing is answering questions that I screenshot because I did take a poll on YouTube and I got a lot of people who asked questions. So I've been going through those. And if y'all want me to talk more about like the mentorship program, because I know that's a lot on, it's on people's mind, pretty much my subscribers and followers' minds, because I have actually been like talking about it quite a bit. It's closing this Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for those who are on this broadcast with me, I have a special coupon code for you. If you want to go ahead and join the mentorship, the coupon code does expire at 11:59 p.m. today. So it's just like a little flash sale that I'm going to have, and it's $30 off of the course. And the coupon code is now 30. So now 30 is the coupon code, $30 off of the course. And you basically will be able to enroll and you still will be able to do the split payment. So now 30 is the name of the coupon code. So the next question is how to sign up on notary signing service agencies. So they vary in complexity. Sometimes all you need to do is send an email, and the email will simply have something like, like you basically put, I suggest you copy and paste your bio pretty much. Like you should already know what your bio is saying, but you will copy and paste your bio, you let them know what your intentions are, and you sign up that way. Other times people actually have a big loan packet, not loan packet, but a big like packet to start working with them. So you would fill out that packet and send it in. And yet others just have like some a form online, an online form that you would type in and fill out and sign up with signing services. So I suggest that you sign up with signing services, but not so much blindly. Yes, you can sign up with as many as you can, but I would really suggest like being really strategic on which signing services you sign up for, because it's your business after all. Like that's the biggest thing that I want to impress upon everybody is that this is actually your business. So however it is that you decide to run your business is completely up to you. So just like a signing service could choose to work with you, you could choose who you're going to work with too. So she said, how did you get an assignment? Well, I talked about that earlier, but basically I was saying yes to every notification that came my way until one landed. Now I do have a much better strategy in place, but that's how I got my first assignment. So she asked about taxes. I would just talk to your tax professional about your taxes. I'm not a tax professional and don't really feel comfortable advising you on taxes. And networking. So networking is so important. You could go to so many different places to actually network. You could network, let's say, like at real estate events. You could also network at like notary events. There's a lot of notary events. Those are pretty popular too. You can network in a variety of ways. Hey, Ashley, how's things going with you? Have you went ahead and got everything finished? You got your background check and all that? I think you have your background check, but where are you in the process? But yeah, you can network in a variety of different places. You can network all over the place, really. Like you can network in your community. And I teach you strategies. I also teach you marketing tips. I teach a lot of stuff that you could kind of like put your spin on it and put it to work and be profitable. So the next question came from the great one. And that question is, when we first get commissioned, we get notifications and the signing service asks how many signings we have done. Should we lie? No, you shouldn't. And then LOL, she says, if we feel comfortable in our abilities, why would we pass up that money simply because they don't trust us as it is our first signing? Okay, I'm sorry, the way I read that, I was trying to read it the way it was typed and it wasn't making much sense, but no, you shouldn't lie, number one. And number two, why would you get passed up? I mean, again, it's your business. So if you decide how you're going to run your business, then they could do the very same thing. So for every signing company that says no to you, you can find signing companies that say yes to you. So some signing companies who are very friendly to work with, I'm going to give y'all some right now where they don't require that you have all this work. You can find plenty of them on the SnapDocs platform. You can also find plenty of the signing companies. Well, Notary Go is another one. Coast to Coast Signings is another one. Notary Dash is another one. So those are, I just named 3 signing services. And then there are signing platforms that you could actually sign up with. And with those signing platforms, you just basically put yourself out there. The Closing Exchange is another one who is really, really friendly with first-time notaries. It's not that big of a deal. So you put yourself out there, but a lot of times you get a signing and then you kind of like wonder, how is it that you're going to continuously get work? And that's where I come in. Because sure, you could get a signing, but it's like getting continuous work and actually hitting your monetary goals is what I do. And that's what I teach. So Ashley says, yes, all things coming along. Still working on training modules. Okay. Yeah, it could be a lot. Yeah, it could be a lot. The good thing is that the NNA actually lets you, like have, I think, 9 months before you could actually, the training actually closes for you. So guys, those are the only questions that I have screenshot. I don't know if you guys have any other questions in the chat. I'm going to wait a minute to see like if any other questions come rolling into the chat. And if they do, then I will go ahead and answer them. Let's see. But while I'm waiting for questions, I will just go ahead and talk about like my mentorship program. So the mentorship program, this is going to be the last round of mentorship that I offer. So if you are just getting on and if you heard that, if you haven't heard, I do have a coupon code and it is now 30. So you can take $30 off my mentorship program, like from now until midnight. So now 30 is the coupon code. So with that being said, this is going to be the last round of mentorship that I offer because I really do give my all. I really do make myself available to everyone that I'm actually mentoring. So fortunately, the first cohort of mentees are finished. They're complete. They're on their way. So the second cohort will be rolling in on Sunday, but I will not be doing like a mentorship program like this going forward just because I have other business goals and things of that nature. But I am really happy to announce that I will have a course. So I've been working really, really hard on a course for notaries. And I'm going to actually have that course like come through, and basically you'll learn so much within that course. It'll be a self-paced course that you could take your time, go through each module, learn what you need to learn. You could join in the community, because we do have a community. It's not a Facebook group, but we do have a community where we talk to each other, we chat with each other, we give each other encouragement. We also share, because I'm a huge believer of abundance. I believe that, we should think abundantly. We shouldn't be thinking in scarcity and stuff like that. My phone is going off. We shouldn't think in scarcity, but we should really be thinking in abundance. So I encourage them to share with one another, to share like their experiences, share how much money they are earning, share like even new companies that they discover, because what is for you is going to be for you. Like what is for me, no one's going to be able to take away from me, because it's for me. And I'm working every day to build and create things. So I encourage everyone to do the same thing. So with the course, there will be mindset work, because I think mindset work is extremely fundamental. In addition to that, with the course, the self-paced course that I'll be releasing soon, where you could just take your time and do the modules without mentoring. And you will also have like sample loan documents. You will have scripts, you will have templates, you will have training on marketing, you will have training on what not to say, you will have training on how to get business, and so much more. So this is the first Q&A that I had that I have not had a ton of questions rolling in. So I'm not sure if I've just been talking about this well enough where lots of questions were answered, but y'all talk back to me. Tell me what questions you have. What questions do you have for me? And I'll be more than happy to go ahead and answer them. Even if it's not about notary stuff, if it's about business, like some of you guys may know, I also have an e-commerce store. So I know like some of my videos have been geared toward e-commerce. So if you are interested in like learning more about the e-commerce, you could let me know what you're interested in knowing about, because I definitely could create content on YouTube around it that will expound. So what questions do you have for me? So I see there's several people here on YouTube. What questions is it that you guys have for me? Go ahead and type it in the chat. And I'm not sure if I just don't see my chat, because this is, no, hold on. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at all these questions. I'm so sorry. I didn't even see any of these questions. So, hey, Kimmy, look at this. How is it that I did not see it? She said, came in late. Do you e-sign? Do you recommend doing that? No, I don't e-sign. Yes, I will recommend it. It really just depends on what your circumstances are and what you actually want to do. Someone in my mentorship program, well, several people in the mentorship program have decided to add e-signing to their business. So that's, again, it's kind of like owning your business and deciding what parameters you're going to work in. So I was talking to one of them yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. And she was just telling me how much she really, really enjoys e-signing. So it's been working out really, really good for her. Let me see. What other questions did I miss here? Uh-oh. I don't know. My chat just went away again. Oh, goodness. Where is my chat? It just went away again. So I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what happened to my chat. I've gone live several times before and I've never had an issue, but let me see. All right, so I guess I'm going to end this broadcast because I don't see my chat feature. My chat feature on YouTube disappeared and I was in the midst of answering questions. So I'm really sorry about that. So if you have a question that I have not answered, you could go ahead and email me. You could email me at bossupwithleah@gmail.com. and I'll do my absolute best to get to you. I've been answering emails a lot lately, more than I typically do. So if you have questions, you could email me on that email, and that'll be fine. So remember, guys, if you want to take advantage of the mentorship, it is available to you. I didn't put a limit on the seats since I structured it differently. So I'm really excited about the things that's going to roll out. I'm also excited about seeing you guys' revenue increase. Like, that's the whole reason why we're doing this, right? So I want to say that if you want to take advantage and get $30 off between now and midnight, you can use the promo code NOW30 for $30 off. So you guys, again, thank you so much for joining me. And if you have more questions, you can always email me at bossupwithleah@gmail.com. I'll see y'all later. Bye.